12 books a year for 20 years. That's been my past experience around professional development. For me personally, that's kind of always been my mantra. Read 10 to 15 minutes a day, every day. Even cutting out the weekends allows you to read a 250-page to 300-page book once a month. And so throughout my career here at Service Express, I've done this pretty strictly over the 20 years here, and I've averaged 12 books a year for those years. I've learned a lot. I've learned a new language around leadership, around culture, around business, around finance. I've learned a lot personally. I always like to mix in personal development in there as well, not just all business, but how do I work on and improve myself personally. I feel like these are all intertwined. The better I am here at work, the better I am at home, the better I am at home, the better I am here at work. So, however, I started to evolve around this. I've always been a big proponent too that leaders are readers. You got to be reading, highlighting, taking notes. I've got a bunch of my own created book summaries that I can look back on and refer to, and that's all been fantastic, and I don't plan on stopping reading. However, this year, I'm not going to hit 12 books in a year. So why? Have I stopped learning? Have I stopped growing? Do I think I know it all? No, and no. What I'm doing, though, is choosing other mediums out there, and a lot of you are seeing that, too. Podcasts have been great. NPR's How I Built This is just great for entrepreneurs, and hearing how companies are built and the struggles they go through and how they've come out on the other side is fantastic. Joe Rogan has a great podcast. I don't listen to all of them, but he's got some interesting guests on there that I listen to. I also go on YouTube. If you go to some of these podcasts on YouTube, they break them down into bite-sized chunks. Joe Rogan's a great one that if he has a guest on that I'm real interested in it, I might not want to hear the whole thing, but in YouTube they break it down by topic into maybe 10-minute chunks, easy to digest here at my desk or at home. Or en route. It works great for that. A couple new ones I've discovered during this time here is one is LinkedIn Learning. We've signed up for as a company that we got all kinds of good learning modules out there that I'm exploring and discovering, and many people in our company are. So that's fantastic. And then Masterclass. If you've seen this, it showed up in my Instagram feed, and then my chief human resource officer, Gretchen, she came in and was telling me about it, and they had a 2-for-1 deal she was looking at. And I said, I've been seeing that all over. I've just been waiting for a reason to pull the trigger. So we signed up 2-for-1, and many other people on my executive team have signed up, and that's really cool. Where they have classes that they teach. Again, there's professional, there's personal. I've downloaded classes on tennis. I'm learning a lot about tennis right now as my daughter is taking that up. On basketball drills, which I still, at my age, still like to practice and learn and try to apply once in a while. But Chris Voss has a great one out there on the art of negotiations. Steve Martin has one on comedy. There's ones on finance, economics. It's really, really cool. And again, they're in bite-sized videos of 10 to maybe, I don't even know if I've seen one that's 15 minutes yet, but that's been great. So I haven't stopped learning. I haven't stopped growing. Just a lot of different ways to feed me now versus having to sit down and read a whole book. I'm still looking at books. I'm still reading books, still taking notes and doing that, and I won't stop that. But a lot of other great mediums out there too. So I share these with you. I encourage you to go out there and explore. By the way, that masterclass was like $200 for a year on the 2-for-1, so 2 people, so like $100 a year, and I've learned tips on there that have obviously more than paid for it already, and I haven't even shown you my comedy tips yet. Those will come maybe at a later time. So go learn, explore, grow, and share any best practices that you have.